Before this video starts, spoilers. If you haven't seen the movie, spoilers. So you've been warned. So I don't know what else to tell you. So I wasn't gonna originally. I wasn't gonna see this movie. I had no plans of watching this movie. But what piqued my interest was it was John Cena, because when they announced that John Cena was gonna be playing Dom's brother, I don't know. It piqued my curiosity. When I saw the trailer, they revealed he has a brother nobody knew about. So I was just curious, like, what the story was behind that. That's the only reason I watched this movie. Get that out the way. Okay, I'm laughing. I'm laughing for many reasons. Damn, where do I begin? For those people who, including me, for all those out there that have watched the original Fast and Furious movies, like, I'm talking like the first to like the third movie, like Tokyo Drift, right? Like, for me, as someone who watched the original, I'm trying to process in my mind how this franchise went from just being a movie about street racing and cars and all that, and then when they brought Dwayne Johnson in, it just turned into spy movies, and now, like, John Cena's in, they done turned this into like a superhero franchise, like literally, I'm not lying, like, no cap, 100%. This whole movie felt like 100%. It felt like a Marvel movie. It felt like a dead ass superhero movie, like. And I'm struggling to find how did the franchise, like, get to this part. Like they showed flashbacks with Dom and how him and his brother, fell apart and stopped talking to each other because his father was in a race and Jacob, like, he was fixing up his car, and like that caused his car, and like when he went back out there racing, the driver came behind him and pushed him into the wall, but because like Jacob like was rearranging the car, something happened to where he couldn't move the car, so when he pushed the car into the wall, the car flipped over and killed his dad. So, and then they showed Dom beating that guy up with a socket wrench, him going to jail, and he actually finds out in jail that Jacob was the last person to fix up the car. So because he remembered that, he thought Jacob intentionally killed their father. So he met up with his brother because Jacob became like a street racer himself. So he challenged his brother to a race and was like, if you win, you get to go back home. If you lose, you drive away and you never come back. So of course Dom wins, and Jacob, he had to leave and never come back. So that explains why he never was in any of the movies. But it was just ridiculous. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, the whole movie, 99.9% of what happens throughout the whole movie, it's just unbelievable. When I say unbelievable, like, you couldn't believe that most of these characters would do something like this or go through something like this. Like, Roman and Tej, they went to space. You heard me. Fast and Furious, they went to space. Oh, my God. It's just like a lot of stuff was happening. Like, there was cars flipping over. They turned the cars into like magnets. Like, and Dom, he like latched onto a bridge with a car and was soaring through the sky like fucking Tarzan. Like, a lot happened. Okay, But honestly, I was surprised with how they did the whole brother thing, because I assumed that Jacob was gonna be the one to hate Dom for whatever reason, but Dom actually is the one who hates Jacob because he blames him for what happened to their father, and I also thought that Mia didn't know about Jacob, but it turns out she actually did know about him. In fact, after Jacob left and never came back, she actually kept in touch with him. She kept in touch with him for a while, and then she lost him. She lost contact with him eventually, where she couldn't like get in contact with him anymore. So that was kind of surprising. What else? Oh yeah, Han, he's alive. I'm not lying. Like, this whole movie, it was literally like a superhero movie, like dead ass. Like, because how they explained Han still being alive, it felt like I was watching like the Avengers. Like, it felt like Han's like 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 it felt like he contacted Shield and just like he contacted Nick Fury and they helped him like fake his death or something. Like, it was just like the fight scenes are unbelievable too. It was just like I was just like how like Dom, like he tackled his brother and him and Jacob, like they flew in a window and then like they were tossing each other around. Like Jacob, he threw Dom through like a wall. He hit his head on a wall. Then Dom like flipped him over and he like landed on some like cabinet or whatever. It was just like, and then they jumped off of buses and then they like it was just like are you serious? Like, and then they had Letty, like when they were in Tokyo, Letty, like she literally kneed someone on the chest and they flew out of a like a 2-story window. And like, and it was just like all this action but no injuries. Like the part where Dom was like, where he latched onto like the bridge and him and Letty landed on that cliff and then the car was rolling and the car was like wrecked. They had no cuts or nothing. Or the part where they were in that like sewer or whatever and Dom like fell like all the way into that water. Like how? Like, I don't even think Captain America could like get out of could survive that fall without being okay. Like something would have sprained or something. Like Dom was just fine. I was just like how? Like, Dios míos. And then like they gonna end the movie in the most predictable way. Like, they ended it with a fucking, of course, like with Dom having a barbecue. Everybody's there eating, like cooking corn on the cob and burgers and all that. Like, and then they ended it just like a Marvel movie. Like literally, like they had a post-credit scene just like a Marvel movie. Like, this whole thing is a superhero movie. Like, I'm telling you. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Honestly, there's nothing they could do now that could surprise me. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if in the next movie, like, they would literally join the Avengers. Like, seriously, like, everything they went through in this movie, I was literally waiting for Captain America to come out and be like, Avengers assemble. Like, that's literally what I was thinking the whole movie. Like, I don't get it. And like even the characters themselves felt like superheroes. Like it felt like Dom was Captain America. It felt like Letty was Black Widow. Like, the fight scenes were just like, it was just like you couldn't believe it. Like you know, if you watch, like I said, if you watch the original movies up till now, you're just like how did we get here? Like Letty, she's fucking flipping around on a motorcycle, flipping around, like going through windows, kicking ass, like a female ninja. Like, they ain't got Dom. Like one of the things that don't make sense about the franchise, like How is Dom able to beat everyone in a fight? Like dead ass. Like he was from the streets. Like he's a street racer. He has like no type of like military background. Like he was never like an agent or nothing, but yeah, he could beat everyone in a fight. Like he beat Dwayne Johnson's character in a fight. He beats Paul Walker's character in a fight. Like what? He was able to beat John Cena up. Like what? What? Like I don't understand. Like and then like Tyrese's character, man. You know, I don't know what happened to his character, like, cause he used to be a pretty serious character. Like, like I said, if you watch the original movies, remember when he first appeared in Too Fast, Too Furious? You know, he was actually a pretty serious character. Yeah, he had his comedic moments here and there, but for the most part, he was serious. Like, you could take him seriously. But it's like now they turned him into like a comedic dumbass. Like he feels like. He feels like Donkey from Shrek. Like he feels like just like a comedic like sidekick. Like he's just there to make everybody laugh. Like I can't take him seriously no more. Like he always screaming, he always crying. I don't wanna die. You know, despite all that, it wasn't a bad movie. You know what? It wasn't a bad movie. But you know what? On a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'm gonna give it like maybe a 5. Like a 5 or maybe a 6. Either one, like 5 or 6. I'm not sure yet. But like, if it was a superhero movie, like if it was like 100% a superhero movie, I would have loved it. And I'm serious. Like I would have given it a 10 out of 10 if it was a superhero movie. But since it's not a superhero movie, you know, and that's not what the franchise ever was, that's why I'm giving it like a 5 or a 6. Because it's just like I said, like most of the stuff that happens in this movie, it's just like you can't believe it. Like I can't believe that Dom is doing this. I can't believe Letty is doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and apparently they had to go to space because they had to destroy a satellite because Jacob and his crew they were collecting like these little device pieces to form like some kind of like it was something where you can control like all technology or some shit like that. It was like this whole mission. It was like literally an Avengers mission. Like that. This is what it felt like for real. Like. And like the flashbacks with Dom and like Jacob, like it felt like I was watching a superhero origins. Like watching all those flashbacks, like it literally felt like a superhero origins. Like dead ass. I don't get it. I just don't get it. The movie was a lot. Okay, it was a lot. Just like so much unbelievable stuff happened. Like literally, I wouldn't be surprised if they. Like I said, if they join the Avengers or if they form some kind of superhero team or whatever. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand this franchise. I don't. Like I said, the movie was okay. It was okay. But like I said, if it was a superhero movie, I would have loved it. I would have said it was great. I would have said it was great. I want to know who wrote this movie. Like, because you obviously, if you watch the whole movie, you don't even have to watch the movie. Just look at the trailer. Like, obviously you wanted to make a superhero movie. You wanted to work with Marvel or DC or some kind of studio to make a superhero movie. And Universal happily accepted you to write the script to make a superhero movie for these characters. Like, honestly, like, the franchise, like I said, I don't know how it got to this point. Like, it's supposed to be about cars, yet you got people writing a superhero script. Like, I don't get it. That's all I gotta say, though. The movie was okay. The movie was just okay. It was okay. Like I said, if it was a superhero movie, it would have been great. But it's not supposed to be a superhero movie. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.